Let's talk about respiration and photosynthesis. So respiration, do you remember where respiration takes place? Respiration takes place in the mitochondria of the cell. And where does photosynthesis take place? Photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast. So plants are really neat the way they are so self-contained. Photosynthesis, the process of the plant making its own food, carbon dioxide plus water plus light equals sugar or plant food and a byproduct of oxygen. So first of all, do you remember where does carbon dioxide or how does carbon dioxide get into the plant? I hope you said through the stoma. The water that's taken up by the roots and the light energy that's absorbed by what part of the cell, what part of the plant? The chloroplast. So what is the light energy, or what is the two spectrums on the light spectrum that the plant uses for photosynthesis? Red and blue. All right, so photosynthesis puts out a little bit of oxygen and sugar. Let's look at cell respiration. So cell respiration uses sugar. Oh my goodness, look, you just happen to make sugar through photosynthesis that can be used in cell respiration. And cell respiration uses oxygen. Oh my goodness, look, some oxygen is put out by photosynthesis. So yes, we get some of the oxygen that the plant makes for photosynthesis, or that the plant makes via photosynthesis, but the plant also uses some of that oxygen that it makes. So the output of photosynthesis is actually used for respiration, for the respiration process. Okay, so the respiration makes ATP. Do you remember ATP? Adenosine triphosphate. But you really don't have to know the long name, just ATP. ATP is the substance that fuels all biological processes. Respiration also create some carbon dioxide. Oh my goodness, some carbon dioxide is needed for photosynthesis. So the plant can actually create some of what it needs. It's not that it doesn't take from outside sources, but it can actually create some of what it needs. And look, it just happens to make some water as well. So these two are really, really neat the way they work together. So the sugar and oxygen that's made in, or that's needed for respiration can actually be made from photosynthesis. All right. So a couple of notes here that I really want you to know is that the rate of respiration in a plant increases with higher temperatures. I don't know if this is really coming as clear as I want it to. So just like you, if you're running outside and it's hot, you're going to start breathing heavier, same as the plant. But if the plant starts breathing too heavy, if the respiration rate becomes higher than the photosynthesis rate, the plant will die. So if it gets too hot and the plant starts to respire too heavily, if it gets so hot that photosynthesis actually starts to decrease, which is around 94 degrees, then the plant can start to die. So we need to try to keep the plants at their optimum temperature. So that's a little bit about respiration and photosynthesis. If you can recognize the difference in the equations and you can recognize which is which, that will be very good and very useful for the future. So have a great day, and I'll see you next video.